I'm Hilary and I'm going to talk to you today about soldering using the Cookson Gold soldering equipment. I'm a novice jeweler. I've had to build up all my equipment from scratch. I have to admit I did not buy the soldering kit as a single unit, although it's extremely useful if you can. It's on page 459 of the catalogue and costs £74. I'd like to show you some of the things that come with it. To start with, there is the soldering sheet. It looks like this. It's quite solid. It is an asbestos substitute material, so not asbestos. It's there so that if anything hot falls onto your work surface, it doesn't burn and cause fires. With the soldering sheet comes a soldering block. This is very useful to help raise the level of the thing you're soldering. I also use, to help raise level even further, a turntable. Now this I did not get from Cookson's. This is a little potter's wheel that I bought from an artist's supplier. On the top of this I have another little asbestos substitute mat, and I use this in conjunction with a blowtorch. This I bought from Cookson's. It is not the one, I think, that comes with the kit, but I did buy this from Cookson's. I bought it separately. It is a self-igniting tool, and it fills from the base like a cigarette lighter through this little aperture here, and it fills from a refill canister that you can buy in any hardware store like B&Q, for example. This is a self-igniting torch. You pull down the safety catch, press it, and off it goes. It comes on a stand. It's very important to put it on the stand because the nozzle gets extremely hot, and if this were to fall over on your work surface while it was hot, it would definitely cause burns and might start a fire. So to go on to talk about the probe. You get a probe with the soldering kit. It isn't this one. It's one with a wooden handle. I particularly like this one. The handle is metal. It has a knurled nut at the bottom, and this is useful because when you put it down, the flat surfaces on the knurled nut mean that the probe does not roll. So you're not forever hunting for where your probe has rolled to. Also with the kit you get tweezers. There's a reverse action tweezer, very useful. You reverse action because when you press the handles together the mouth of the tweezers open. When you've picked up your piece of metal, you no longer have to exert pressure on the handle to get it to stay closed. It will stay closed all by itself. As well as the reverse action tweezers comes a brass tweezer. This is for dipping into pickle. You also get stainless steel tweezers, not to be used in the pickle, otherwise they get damaged. You will get a very, very useful 1 kilo of pickle powder. Now this is pickline. It is not the acid that we use in the studio. This is a safe way of pickling your soldered metal, and what it does is it takes off fire scale. It is very, very efficient and very economical to use as well. So, on to talk about the solder that you get with this startup kit. You get easy, medium and hard solder. Again, because I didn't buy the kit all in one, I have got separate solders, and I don't have the hard solder, only the easy and the medium, and basically they look like that. They come in a bag that's very, very clearly labelled. It's a good idea to keep them in the bag so that you don't get hard solder mixed up with soft solder and medium mixed up with everything else. So there you are, there are your solders, except of course that you get one more than I've got, which is very useful. Because I'm working at home and I'm not working in a dedicated jeweller's studio, I have to be very, very conscious of security, safety issues. And so I always have to hand a fire blanket and some fire foam, so that if there's the smallest possibility that I might accidentally start a fire, I have the means of putting it out very close to hand. One of the very first essential steps that you need to take is to remove everything from your working area that is flammable. Hence I have no flammable materials normally when I'm working near where I'm using a flame. I hope you found this video helpful. I've certainly enjoyed making it. Hope to see you again next time.